District Representative Harris Talley.
Thank you, Speaker. I'm asking for a yes on this bill. The tool that's been developed, the Washington Environmental Health Disparities Map, is an interactive tool that has changed the way that we look at and evaluate the impacts on our environment and helps us see a clear path on what we can do about it. So often when we talk about our planet and what's happened to it over the last 250 years of industrialization, we talk about parts per million of carbon in the air. We talk about accumulations of pollution in our water. We talk about all sorts of esoteric and scientific terms that, quite frankly, most of us don't know what they mean. But this interactive health map talks about the real rooted issues at play when we're talking about what it is to look at changing our climate, our environment, and our economy at the same time. It looks at factors such as whether or not people are healthy where they live, whether or not they live as long as other people who live in other places, whether or not their air is clean and drinkable, can it be used for industries that are near the places that they live or not, and whether or not the price of their utilities and other factors are being contributed to by the environment instead of just arbitrary increases in rates. These sorts of measures look at the human impact of our human choices, which are hurting our environment, our local communities, and the health of our economy. We're at a very unique moment in our history. We're at a very unique moment as a state where we can start to have large, comprehensive data about every corner of the state. And let me be clear, rural communities are suffering just as bad as urban communities like mine here in the 37th district. Across socioeconomic status, across zip codes, across race and ethnicity, across age, all of us are suffering for the inactions we have taken generation after generation. This bill helps us have a reconciliation of that history, take a moment in time, and start to measure the change that we're trying to implement.
The good lady has 30 seconds remaining. Please conclude.
Thank you, Speaker. I agree with every member here who has said that we have not gone as far as we can or should. This policy is the start of what I think is going to be a lot of change that will have us meet those goals and go beyond the goals we've even set now. I thank you for a yes vote so that we can start that good work, measure it, and make the changes that we need to make for our planet and our communities.